We do have some issues in the tropics as well. I want to show you. Notice two areas here where you see this orange X and then the red X. This one now moving into the Caribbean and has the potential to move further off into the Gulf over the next couple of days. The National Hurricane Center is giving this one a 60% chance for development over the next 5 days. This red X here, 90% chance over the next 5 days. So we have to watch that. Either one could become a named storm. If it does, it would be Laura. We have a producer in there. All right, and then also Marco. So we'll watch to see if one of these begins to take shape and change to something tropical. I think this one out toward the Atlantic has the better chance. It's headed toward the Leeward Island. So we'll continue to watch that as we go along and keep you updated on that. Again, we are getting closer and closer to the peak of the hurricane season. Look at all these storms we've had so far. And the prediction is that we'll even get all the way down to the W's and maybe even beyond. So